Hey Bulldogs, Chris Bryant here. Got a CCNP switch video practice exam for you today. 4-card Monte, which is actually going to be 5 cards today, and it's on switch security. Before we get started, I want to bring one thing to your attention. Feedmore.org is an organization that does a tremendous job fighting hunger here in our country. And I want to bring this to your attention since we're coming up on the holiday season. They do have holiday cards that you can actually purchase here. If you've got a few extra dollars and you're looking for some holiday cards, this is an excellent way to help fight hunger in your community and get those cards at the same time. And of course, if you just have a few extra dollars to spare and you can donate, so much the better, because they can get 5 meals out of every dollar. When we roll the new TBA website out, we're going to talk to some of the people at the local Feedmore, at the local food bank here in Central Virginia, and bring you some pictures and interviews with them as well. But they just do a phenomenal job. So if you can help them out, that is fantastic. Now, in today's video practice exam, what I'm going to do today is show you 5 statements on the next whiteboard, and it's true or false, but not just true or false, because if they're false, you better know why. It's not just enough to put T or F on this exam. So let's go from top to bottom here, and I've kept all the statements today in one particular area, which has a lot of little tricky defaults and details we need to know, and that's our port security. The first statement, port security default is 0 secure addresses. Then the next one, when configured limit of secure addresses is hit, the port will go into error disabled mode and must be manually re-enabled. Next, ports cannot be placed into an ether channel and have port security enabled simultaneously. Next up, Cisco switch ports can run port security and .1x security at the same time. And then finally, the supplicant in .1x security is the host device in the config, such as a PC. Now, going from top to bottom, if you want to pause the video, think about your answers, fantastic. But let's go ahead and go from top to bottom here. The port security default on a Cisco switch is 1 secure address, not 0, so that one is false. The next statement, when the configured limit of secure addresses is hit, what happens? Well, no actual action is taken on the port. It doesn't go into error disabled or port disabled or any of those little disabled modes that ports can go into, or port inconsistent mode, I should say. What simply happens is nobody else can authenticate, but the port doesn't go into shutdown mode or anything like that just because that limit of secure addresses is hit. The third statement, ports can't be put into an ether channel and have port security enabled simultaneously. That is true. You can't do that. Now, the fourth statement, can a Cisco switch port run port security and .1x security at the same time? No, it can't. Switch ports that cannot run port security include ether channel ports and .1x ports, as I mentioned here, also trunk ports and destination span ports. And then finally, the supplicant in .1x security, is that the PC in a config? Well, usually we don't have to even consider the PC in a security configuration when we're working on the switch or the router, but in this case we do, because the supplicant in .1x security is indeed the host device, such as a PC. Thank you so much for taking today's video practice exam. We're posting these a lot more often, and as I mentioned, we've got a new website coming up hopefully before the end of the year, and another one right behind that, and it's all thanks to you and your support of TBA. I'm Chris Bryant. Thanks for watching and for making TBA part of your CCNP success story.